the glory of Greece. Long before empires ruled the earth, there was a land where light met reason, where courage was born from chaos, and the name was Greece. The land of stone and sea, from rocky mountains to shining islands, Greece was a world carved by the gods themselves. No single king, no single empire, only scattered city-states, each burning with pride, rivalry, and dreams. Athens, the thinker. Sparta, the warrior. Two hearts beating to different rhythms, yet bound by destiny. They were divided by walls, yet united by one word, Hellenes, the people of light. 2. The rise of Athens and Sparta. In the south, Sparta raised its sons for war. Discipline, silence, strength. Every boy became a soldier. Every man lived for honor. In Athens, a new idea was taking shape, a voice of the people. They called it demokratia, the rule of the many, not the few. In a world ruled by kings and tyrants, this idea was fire. The Athenians believed that words could be weapons, that debate could shape destiny, that freedom was worth more than gold. And yet, the storm was coming. 3. The Persian Wars. Fire and unity. Across the sea, the mighty Persian Empire stretched from India to Egypt. King Darius demanded obedience. Greece refused. So the armies of Asia marched west. At Marathon, the farmers of Athens met the invincible Persian army. They fought not for land, but for the right to be free. And against all odds, they won. Years later, Persia returned, 10 times stronger. Under King Xerxes, bridges of ships crossed the Hellespont. The world trembled. But in the narrow pass of Thermopylae, 300 Spartans stood. Led by Leonidas, they held back the tide with shields of bronze and hearts of fire. "Molon Leb," he said. "Come and take them." Their bodies fell, but their courage awakened all of Greece. At Salamis, Athenian ships struck back, wooden walls crashing through waves and fire. By the end, Persia retreated. And Greece stood free. 4. The Golden Age of Pericles. From the ashes of war rose a new dawn. Under Pericles, Athens became the heart of a new world. Marble temples touched the sky. The Parthenon crowned the Acropolis. Sculptors carved gods in stone. Poets wrote tragedies of the human soul, and philosophers began to ask why. The Athenians called it the Age of Pericles, but history remembers it as the Golden Age of Greece. Here drama was born. Here logic was shaped. Here humanity looked into its own reflection for the first time and said, "Know thyself." Philosophy and the pursuit of wisdom in the open marketplace, the agora, ideas clashed like swords. Socrates asked questions that shook the powerful. Plato built a world of thought beyond the visible. Aristotle taught kings and laid the laws of reason itself. They spoke not of gods alone, but of ethics, logic, and virtue, of how to live and what it means to be human. And through their voices, Greece gave birth to the mind of civilization. 6. Art, science, and the human spirit. The Greeks measured the stars, mapped the earth, healed the sick. From Hippocrates, the father of medicine, to Archimedes, who moved the world with a lever, they saw knowledge as divine worship. In theaters they cried and laughed through Aeschylus and Sophocles. In stadiums they raced in honor of Zeus. In every temple and every heart they celebrated the beauty of being alive. Their art sought perfection, not power. Their science sought understanding, not conquest. They believed man could be as noble as the gods, if only he understood himself. 7. Fall and legacy, but glory is fragile. War returned. not from Persia but from within. Athens and Sparta turned their swords against each other. The Peloponnesian War burned for decades, and when the smoke cleared, the Greek world was weakened. Yet even in ruin their light did not fade. From their ruins rose Macedonia, and from Macedonia a young king named Alexander would carry their dreams to the edges of the world. 6. Art, science, and the human spirit. The Greeks measured the stars, mapped the earth, healed the sick. From Hippocrates, the father of medicine, to Archimedes, who moved the world with a lever, they saw knowledge as divine worship. In theatres, they cried and laughed through Aeschylus and Sophocles. Their science sought understanding, not conquest. Athens and Sparta turned their swords against each other. The Peloponnesian War burned for decades, yet even in ruin, their light did not fade. From their ruins rose Macedonia, and from Macedonia a young king named Alexander would carry their dreams to the edges of the world. Empires may fall, but ideas endure. Greece taught the world that power without wisdom is empty. And from the classroom of Athens to the battlefields of history, its spirit still whispers, "Dare to think, dare to be free."